Hey there, Tundra Nation, and welcome back to the channel. Today on Tundra Tactical, we are going to be telling you why it is a great day to be an American. Hey, we're going to talk about hockey.
So he's an idiot.
Yeah.
Hockey and freedom. And guns, kinda. Some of you might be asking yourself, what the fuck, Over? We're a gun channel. Why are you talking about hockey? Well,
I'm autistic as shit.
I happen to, unfortunately, live in the state of Minnesota, and one of the only benefits is growing up around the greatest sport that is currently played by professional athletes today.
Wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong.
All right, I gotta pump the brakes a little bit. This isn't actually gonna be a hockey video necessarily. We're gonna be using hockey as the medium to explain some really fucking American shit. If you guys don't know, the Four Nations Face-Off is a tournament between Sweden, Finland, America, and Canada as a round robin. And I don't know, it's kind of like what the Olympics used to be. The reason why I'm bringing it up is all of the nation's best players go head to head. Usually NHL players, but all of the nation's best representatives go head to head. And currently the United States is fucking dominating everywhere they go. They are just being booed and hated, and they are taking that energy and bringing it out onto the ice. So effectively, this video isn't about hockey. It's about why it is great to be an American again, because, well, I don't know. You watch this and you tell me you do not get a fucking freedom boner. What I want to do is I want to break down the reason why this is such an awesome moment for professional sports, freedom-loving Americans, and, well, just why it is great to be an American again. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back, baby. America's back. There was a fantastic hockey game yesterday. The Kachucks go out on the ice and they decide, well, you know what? We're kind of sick of Canada booing our national anthem. This was confirmed, by the way. They did say they took that shit personally and they were going to come out with some fire if they booed during the national anthem. Well, guess what Canada did?
Oh, you motherfuckers.
They woke the bear, because this is exactly what happened. One more time, we're gonna play this a few times because it's a beautiful clip. One more time, roll the clip.
Bennett in the lineup for the first time.
Right there you have our buddy Matthew Kachuck. I've actually never said that before. Normally I hate the Kachuck brothers, but I do say this on the record right now. I take back everything bad I've ever said about the Kachuck brothers. They are the most American tag team duo out there right now, and I fucking love it. Let's see Matthew Kachuck absolutely start the game off with some fire.
Hagel from Tampa Bay, Kachuck from Florida.
Right after that, we've got Brady, his younger brother, saying, nah, dog, that ain't enough. You guys open your mouth, now you got to back it up. And he goes toe-to-toe, goes right to the box afterwards, big high five to the brother, and you can see just a story being made. These guys were all the rage in game one, they're all the rage in game two, and they are showing America, sending a fucking message on how to, well, I guess send a fucking message. You got to set the tone, right? They absolutely did.
What's about sending a message?
That's something I want to celebrate. I get it. There's a message in everything these days. But if you're going to send a message, send it with your fucking fist. Great job, Matthew. Great job, Brady. And way to represent America. These two brothers are breaking the mold of American athletes when it comes to sending a message. I'm not going to start too much bashing on other sports and the roads they've chose to go down on this topic, but well, this has got to be the coolest fucking thing I've ever seen. Seriously, this is just a swan song, a beautiful story about two brothers honoring the name on the front of the jersey and making a statement with their fucking fist. They said those boos will come with consequences. And my favorite part of this whole story is the future, because those were games in Montreal where that shit happened. It's going to Boston now. So Boston, do us a favor and let these Canadians know how booing works. Please, please do it. Teach a class. Hey, did you hear that? Yeah, of course you didn't, because we are sponsored by Dead Air. So even my farts are silent now. But aside from that, they do really good job. They do a really good job of suppressing firearms too. Everybody needs a can on their rifle or handgun these days. Why not use a can from a company that's as established in the industry as Dead Air is? Mike and the boys over there have taken very good care of us for a long time. We've considered them personal friends well before any sponsorships or anything like that. I've used their products for ages. You've heard me talk about the Sandman Break for a long time. You've got everything from the Wolverine, the Sandman. I mean, those are like the staples that have been there forever. Some of their newer stuff like the Nomad, the Lazarus. So pretty much anything under the sun, whether you're doing precision shooting, hunting, defensive work, you need something for CQB or long range, Dead Air has you covered. Make sure you hear the difference with your next Dead Air silencer. Last night's game between the United States and Canada and the Four Nations face-off did not just serve as a thrilling dose of international hockey rivalry, folks. It unfurled a tapestry of courage and conviction that resonated beyond the confines of the ice rink. You see it everywhere you look right now. It's awesome. I love the fact that this fight and these two brothers are coming up as the example of what it means to be an American. A couple of days ago, it was just the song Freebird playing in the background as the Team USA lights the lamp. Now it's throwing fists, throwing hands, and just running around and dominating, absolutely bodying human beings. The actual American style. You fuck with our shit, we mess you up. What happened to Don't Touch the Boats?
Do not touch the United States of America's boats.
I'll tell you what happened to Don't Touch the Boats. We got fucking lazy. But Brady and Matthew are effectively saying, Don't Touch the Boats is back. Now, I promised I wouldn't make this about hockey right in the beginning of the video, but I do got to take my jab and my dig when I can, where I can. So, Canadians that aren't freedom-loving, this one's for you. After giving the old American national anthem the old hockey jeer at home, you guys got sent packing by Team USA faster than your poutine would be at a San Fran vegan food festival. And I know the irony is about as thick as your accent when you try to order a double-double in the States, but hey, what are you gonna do? Seriously though, I want to know what happened to America over the course of the last 4 years. It feels like we lost our international identity. Everybody used to be, all bald eagles and fucking machine guns and Trump riding on the back of a T-Rex with laser beam eyes and all. You know the picture I'm talking about. And then we just all decided to become bitches, I guess. Or at least that's the way the world decided to perceive us. Weak leadership and all. So I am very excited. I'm very excited to go out onto the international stage with our professional hockey team and say, nah, dog, not anymore. You boo that shit, you're gonna get fucked up. And once again, Matthew, Brady, Kachuck, I thought I'd never say this in my entire life, but, or I never thought I'd say this in my entire life, but fucking class act, dog. We used to be proud, honestly, right? We used to be proud to be Americans, but that just faded. What happened? What happened to the moment where you'd watch the, the Olympics and you'd see us standing on the number one spot and you'd hear the American national anthem in the background and be like, fuck yes, freedom boner. I mean, if you were watching the Olympics, it might have been a boner for something else, like.
In the field came down in 13th place, who advanced under just 600ths of a second.
I don't know, you guys are fucking weird. The internet's a weird place, I've learned this. You see, the Canadians booed the United States not out of spite. This is what I've learned. They didn't boo out of spite. They just booed out of envy. I mean, your entire nation is effectively the please and thank you that America forgot to say because we were too busy being awesome. I get it, Canada. Honestly, I do. If somebody, wherever, Mexico, you guys, whoever, if somebody else started talking shit about making the United States a province, like a province of Canada, I'd be a little bit more than vocal about it. I'm sure I would be.
I said, do we have a problem?
But some of the wild shit that I'm hearing out of the Great White North, you guys are more delusional than a lost Joe Biden trying to find his way off the stage. Remember, to all my freedom-loving Canadians, none of this applies to you guys. It's just the dickwads that try to ruin everybody else's fun. Oh, and as for staying relevant, let's not forget the only thing the Canadians have had in the bag for a few months is their crippling alcoholism that they've developed just trying to justify their own struggle finding their identity. I mean, I guess you can keep the A-rated insults coming. See what I did there? Just makes the bald eagle chuckle a little bit louder every single time. Folks, remember, all gun laws are infringements, the ATF is gay, and hey, we'll see who takes home the gold. Make sure to tune in, because there's more great days of being an American to come. See you, folks. Bye-bye. USA! USA! Fuck you, Canada! USA!
Go away, Baton.